suspended, their likelihood of being suspended again and again and again shoots up. And then because of this, we have to look at K-12 data. So if children are suspended from the cribs, from toddlerhood, from preschool, all the way through elementary, you know what's going to happen. They're going to be suspended again, get in trouble again. Of all students involved in school-related arrests or referred to law enforcement, 70% are Black or Hispanic. And I do want to say that right now I'm speaking in these binary terms of black and white, but when you add other children of color, when I've had these 2 students stand over here and these 8, add other students of color and those numbers skyrocket. And you find that children of color are not in our classrooms learning because they're at home, if they're lucky, with a parent while they're being suspended. 70% Hispanic or Black. Blacks are 18% of the K-12 enrollment, but they're 35% of those suspended once, 46% of those suspended more than once, and 35% of all expulsions. And we need to ask ourselves why. First, why in the world are children being suspended? And secondly, why are we seeing the disproportionality in suspensions? One of the things that we have to know is that teachers feel that they do not have the tools to address challenging behaviors in the classrooms. We are putting more and more and more on our teachers while supporting them less and less. How many of you feeling the squeeze? How many of you heard it? I can't do another thing. You keep putting more, you keep putting more, you keep putting more. And then they have these behaviors while we're taking away strategies that they feel work. Does that make sense? So we have to make sure we're supporting our teachers, and we have to make sure that our teachers know how much they are valued and cared for in that classroom. Because many of our teachers qualify for our subsidy programs. Think about it. Many of your staff qualify for subsidy. They qualify for food stamps, for child care assistance, for Medicare. So you're dealing with people who have issues of their own while piling more and more on them, and then these challenging behaviors are being exhibited in the classroom and they don't know what to do. So they use suspensions as a tool. But what we have to do is change that strategy and that mindset and know that suspensions are not a tool. When you think about a tool, for the most part, tools build up, tools improve, tools enhance. But suspensions tear down, and they cause damage and they destroy. So suspensions are not a tool. Suspensions are a weapon, and it's something that we have to get rid of. But you can't take something away without putting something in its place. And the other reason that this is happening, especially in terms of disproportionality, is implicit bias. And we have to talk about it. And it's not the best conversation to have at 9 o'clock in the morning after a fabulous breakfast and hanging out with